there'll be differences here. If you can marry somebody and was good, and if the person gets called to ministry, the social life of that activity of that person is greatly reduced. But if a person you married, let's assume you married where you are both social people, and they want to continue social life, it can become a problem. But you see, you have to understand the balance of this thing. Because you married him, they give you honor automatically in some places. Balance it now. You can't say, what I said, I still want to be. Are you following what I'm saying here? So adaptability there. Because change is inevitable. Adjustments you have to deal with when unexpected happens. And before we get into the first thing I want to say in terms of adaptability, I'll give an example, is that before you marry any person, understand you are married to God first. If you don't understand your marriage to God, you will look from a person what the person doesn't have to give. You will put too much on that person. I want to extract from that person what that person doesn't have. Isaiah 54 verse 5, it tells you that your husband, I'm not saying you should go and quote this one wrongly in the house. You can quote something. For thy maker is thy what? Husband. Don't go home and say my maker. you will go to the house of your husband. Because some people come and quote, and let me just tell women this. Don't use the church or your pastor as a leverage for power in the dynamics of the home. Don't do it. This is why many men don't come to church. Because, somebody did it once, and I looked at her. The man had never gone to church in his life. The first church he ever came was Covenant. We just got on television. He said, I like the way he came. And he started getting active. He wanted to participate and all of that. And one day, prayer meeting on Saturday, she came to meet me. I said, Pastor, I want to tell you something. I turned. I said, what is it? And she told me. I said, have you told your husband? She said, no, I'm just going to go and tell him. Kai. When he got there, of course, the guy didn't agree with what she was saying. She now said, but I've already told Pastor to block him. That was the last day he came into church. That's why some men stay at home. So that what your pastor says is your pastor. Me too, I have my own pastor. Where's your pastor? It's online. We're in New Zealand. When he cancels, I'll collect my own. It is politics that is happening in the house. Are you following what I'm saying? The way some of you are looking at me is that you should do marriage seminar. Let me go on here. So Isaiah 54 verse 5 here, it says here, for thy maker is thy husband, the Lord of hosts is his name. So there are affirmations you make about the fact that, because another time, Christ is your husband, so that he takes up some space. So there is some deposit about Christ being your husband there. All right? And then again, you must understand how to forgive. And when I say forgive, sometimes people do things knowingly or unknowingly, because that's the closest. You have to master that art there. Not to hold on to. People may feel slighted, and I'll explain it. Or say someone, and people are not aware. Some people know, but some, they are not even aware as to how painful that thing is to you as a person. So, you must master the art of forgiveness. And mastering the art of forgiveness means you get into prayer for that person and pray for that. Now, praying for your wife doesn't mean I'm praying for my wife to be what she's supposed to be to me. I'm praying for my husband that I may find favor in his eyes and he will give me money. Do you get? Because most of the prayer is not even for the well-being of, but towards you. So you pray there. And then adaptability. Let me just say, the ability to adapt to things. You're going to meet with situations where things are different. You can, and there are high things and there are low things. And you must know the high things and the low things. Particularly men in exercise of authority, there are some things you should just let go. There are some things, you see, so I can't use my mouth to say everything because, I can't say everything. So that, if you say men's meeting, maybe you can say it, that and it's not online. So you will know things. But what type of curtain is in the house? It's not your business. The way the bedsheet is not your business. Leave it. By the time she's made decision on 50 things, and you ask for one, Your own one. You understand what I'm saying? I only ask for one, but it's commanding height. Do you understand what I'm saying? You argue on this one. I don't like this. I'm the head of this hope. 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 I'm the head everywhere. Look, what she wears, leave her. So long as she's not exposing anything that you're uncomfortable with, leave her. So I don't like this color. I don't like the dress. Which is your own? Are you following what I'm saying here? When you fight, listen, let me tell you this. If you do exercise authority too much and the person doesn't talk, you have suppressed that person. That person is saying, you have suppressed, so that person is not saying anything, but that person is not happy. And that's the case of second category, where people are just in it because they are Christians. Not because they are in it, because they are happy. Because they have been what? Suppressed. This chap here, they were told, okay, the lady came from a home where she was very organized. They organize everything. And they have dates, they have time. If you RSVP, you are positive about, you say, we'll be there in your honor, your name. He came from a background where if you say RSVP, I will come. It doesn't mean I will be there. Just telling you we're thinking about it. So he was fluid, she was like this, and it became a fight inside the house here. And those things, they're even small things, but when you start using words, then you escalate into something that is not. So one day, he got God's wisdom. He went to meet her. He said, now, beginning of the year, tell me 5 places you want me to go. Listen, I'm not going everywhere. I'm only going 5 places this year, where the rest is, I can come, I may not come. I may come, I may not come. I'll be fluid. But 5, choose the 5. Said, all right, go and think about it. She came. July 7th is this July. I'll be there. The rest, I'm fluid. She said, you can have it. You give to Caesar what is Caesar. Are you following what I'm saying here? Because when you are suppressing a person too much, listen, she knows your jam score. She saw it, that you got 213, that you struck good. They went to beg for you to enter. Meanwhile, she got 305. So as far as she's concerned, I'm smarter than this guy. But she's keeping quiet. When you were in school, you were coming 15th, 23rd. She was coming first, second. The children are coming first, second. She knows it's my brain. One day, you go here study. Are you following what I'm saying here? Don't be throwing things up. You see, real power is not used several times. It's strategic. Do you get what I'm saying here? Then, next one, quickly, appreciation. This is the one that causes. People don't appreciate. You say see finish, eh? Sometimes, both sides. The woman comes, she walks, comes back home. She cleans, she cooks, she does that. The man sits down, he's watching Liverpool versus. And it's like, you see, because our problem in Christianity is that that's your duty. So you are doing your what? Duty. So there's no thank you because it's your what? Duty. Are you following what I'm saying? Yeah. But when you are dating, if she brought just one plate of rice, you say thank you. You are so caring. But now it is your what? Duty. You even be quoting scripture. But emotionally, emotions haven't changed about it. Are you following what I'm saying here? So after some time, the person feels I'm like a house help. On the case of the man, he's walking, say, well, this is the bill, this is the bill. No thank you on anything. This is the bill, this is the bill. After some time, he feels it's an ATM machine. So both parties start feeling used. Now, look at this scenario now. Think about this scenario. After he has doing his paying all of that, then you go out, you are shopping, and he's just walking, and you have a cart, you are going, and something drops, and a gentleman comes and says, oh, thank you so much. He now looks, shoo, me that I'm paying for the whole car. You didn't say that. I hope you understand what's going on here. It's because you are taking, so the behavior now looks narcissistic there. You have taken for granted. That's what causes. Satan exploits that. I mean, get to a point, says we will balance it. Now there's a problem, and we need to say, because now, even children, when they have abroad, they don't call the father. It's the mother they call. The man is at home. He's at home. And then they'll be traveling. I went to New York. From New York, I went to see this one. The man is at home with frozen food.